Hi there, Mark Bowden here, expert in human behavior and body language, back with you again to talk about Zoom stamina. If you are the leader of an organization right now, you must be thinking, how do I create an environment for my people so that the Zoom stamina goes up? We're trying to avoid Zoom fatigue here and build that stamina, and it's up to you to help out. Fatigue isn't just about the human being's body and mind, it's about the environment around them. One of the best ways you can change behavior is to change and augment the environment around your people. So, 3 super quick and cheap ways to do that. Let's get going. Number 1, you can get a better mic. In fact, you can get better microphones for everybody. Why is that so important? Part of Zoom fatigue and building Zoom stamina is coming from better sound quality. It is a huge resource for the brain to deal with bad sound. Trying to hear the consonants, trying to hear the vowels, like which one was it? Trying to read through the distortion and hear through that. The brain trying to make up for this poor quality. If you're the leader of the organization, they should be able to hear you with 0 effort. The effort is going to go into helping do what you'd like them to do, move in your direction, not just trying to work out what on earth are you talking about. So get yourself a better mic. It's going to cost you $100, and it's the Rode NT USB. Super cheap. You can't complain. In fact, buy one for everybody, or the equivalent. Everybody's got their version of this particular USB mic. Great, heavy, solid, noiseless. Go and get yourself one of those. Okay, next idea. Idea number 2 for you. Super cheap, this one. An hour is only 50 minutes. That's it. An hour is only 50 minutes. Why is an hour 60 minutes anyway? It's due to the Babylonians. They loved using base 60. They like to divide up a circle into 360, which you can use base 60 on, and that's the only reason why an hour is 60 minutes. So let's destroy that idea and just go, of every hour for a meeting, we're only going to use up 50 minutes of that. Now, why is that important? It's going to give you 10 minutes to kind of just power down or change feelings or change attitudes or just have a think about what happened in the last 50 minutes. Look, part of Zoom fatigue and building that stamina is having that time in between meetings to kind of reallocate resources of the brain, reallocate how you're feeling about things. Have a quick internal discussion with yourself. Remember, when meetings were live, you'd have a little walk with somebody next to you, or just a walk alone to the next meeting, grabbing a coffee, letting things mull around in your head. People don't get that anymore, and that's partly where the fatigue comes from. So every time your organization books that hour-long meeting, suggest to them that really only it's 50 minutes, and if you can make that the law, make it the law as well. That's going to be really helpful. Okay, so idea number 3 is reframing Zoom fatigue into Zoom stamina, like I've been doing with you today. Let's get rid of this idea of Zoom fatigue and just call it Zoom stamina. Now, this comes from Christy Davis at Zoom. Hey there, Christy. Christy came up with this fantastic idea when asking me on my Zoom training, Mark, what do you do about Zoom stamina? Instantly, I went, well, that's a brilliant reframe. That's what I should be doing about Zoom fatigue, is calling it Zoom stamina. Listen, I'm not saying fatigue isn't there. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. But by trying to build Zoom stamina instead of conquer Zoom fatigue, you're in a whole different world. You're not in a world of a battle now. You're in a world of building something. So can you propagate within your organization, no matter how big or how tight it is, the idea of what can we do to build Zoom stamina rather than, how are we going to manage this Zoom fatigue? I'm not saying people aren't going to get fatigued. By the way, they'll get fatigued a whole lot less if you involve yourself with parts 1 and 2 that I told you today. And I could give you a whole bunch more if you like. So let me know. Let me know if you want to hear more about this. You know where to find me. If you need me to train your organization, Good to see you. Mark Bowden, expert in human behaviour and body language. Catch you around. Bye now.